For whoever this message is for, you were facing a situation that had you feeling like your faith was being tested. You had to really take some time to reconnect with your spirit guides, reconnect with the divine, reconnect with God, to really find like peace in a current situation. Because this situation was bringing you a lot of conflict, it was bringing you a lot of sleepless nights. You realized that you needed to rise above the dark days and the dark times in your life. And because you were feeling so burdened and you were feeling overwhelmed with a current situation. Maybe it was a job situation and you were feeling overworked. You were feeling like the people in your workplace was maybe not pulling their weight, or they were, you just had a lot of work to do. And you learned how to take some space, take some time off, and to reconnect with what really matters for you. What you need to know is that the reason you've been feeling this way, the reason why you've been feeling conflicted, the reason why you have been facing a lot of oppositions, a lot of things that it was even hard for you to let go of. This is why you were feeling so overwhelmed, because you want to let go of it, but it was challenging for you to do so. Maybe this was your only source of income. Maybe this was a way for you, this was the way that you were paying your bills, even though you weren't very happy there. But you decided that it was time for you to take a break, because this place wasn't bringing you fulfillment. It wasn't bringing you joy. It wasn't bringing you success. It may have been paying your bills. It may have been helping you just to get by, but it wasn't fulfilling at all. So you took that time out that you really, really needed. And you learned that, it is time for you to realize that a difficult path is being cleared out, and it's being removed from your life. This was a transformation that you were going through. You were really realizing that when you started to pray more, when you started to reconnect with God more, when you really started to surrender to the process. And you also learned that it is okay for you to ask for help. And it is okay that, you're not being isolated. It's like you were being isolated because the people around you were not showing you that they were there for you. Maybe when you try to talk about it, when you try to express that you weren't happy, that things was not moving as the way that you wanted to, you weren't feeling lucky, you were feeling like things were stagnant, you feel like you weren't being heard by either your friends or your coworkers, or your boss. Maybe you were telling your boss that you needed a raise. You were feeling like you weren't being heard. So this is why you really took that step to just take space. And by doing so, by taking space, you are slowly gaining enlightenment on your situation, on your next steps that you need to take in your life, because you feel like you were stagnant. You feel like you were not even stuck, but just like a fog. You were feeling like you had a lot of brain fog when you needed to get your work done. You were feeling confused, and this was definitely energy projecting towards you by the people around you. But also, this was God also trying to get your attention and showing you that it's time for you to transform your situation. It's time for you to make a move. It's time for you to let go of the things that doesn't serve you. It's time for you to trust. It's time for you to trust in the process. It's time for you, because what God has for you, nothing can stop it. What God has for you, nothing can delay it. The only person that can delay your change and your transformation is you. And this inner conflict that you've really been facing, whether it's inner conflict or the conflict in your surrounding, this is the shakeup that you really needed. Okay, this is something that you really needed to go through, to experience, to see the right path that you need to take in your life. Okay, the path that you need to take in your life came from this shakeup, came from this realization that you're going through. The number 4 could mean something for you. Maybe this happened 4 weeks ago, 4 months ago, 4 days ago. 7 could also mean something for you. 7 days ago, maybe 7 people are involved in this situation. The number 5, this is a number of transformation. This is the number of change. Change is happening in your life, and you're not a person that is comfortable with change. A lot of us are not comfortable with change. But you're a person, you like things to be consistently a certain way. So change is difficult for you. But it is time for you to change and evolve into the best version of yourself, into the highest version of yourself. This is when your abundance is going to flow. This is when you're going to be into something that's going to be more fulfilling, more successful for you in your life. Trust the process. Remove the negative thinking. Remove the anxiety. You have the power to do this. You have the power to rise above the dark days in your life. Do not fight them, but have faith that the light will always return in your life. If this message resonates with you, please feel free to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you and have a wonderful day.